Hello,
It's your boy, Danny.
it's tea time, fellas. Wow, look how green that is.
Yeah.
I got a Jade Oolong. What's the deets?
Yeah, so this is from Mountain Stream Tea. I've never tried a Mountain Stream Tea before, so it's a Taiwanese oolong. This one is from Qilai, which is a mountain in Taiwan. This package comes with a lot of nice little info here. 1,800 meters elevation, so pretty high mountain. It's a Qingshan cultivar, 25% oxidation. Looks pretty green to me.
Yeah.
May 9th, 2024. So this is pretty fresh. Yeah, this is just a couple months old here.
Smells
Yep.
so good.
And so this tea was purchased for us by Ethan, who is a fan of Mountain Stream Teas and said we should check him out. And he was kind enough to just, go ahead and order. So thank you, Ethan.
Thanks, Ethan.
And yeah, it's ran by a guy named Matt over there in Taiwan. So yeah, I am curious to try the tea and see how they are. This is literally the first try we've had with them.
Excited. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Is this your first time brewing, mate?
It might be.
Yeah. 498 times.
I know, right? At least
Yeah.
on camera.
I mean, we're so used to it at this point that it's like we hear the big clang. I just assume everything's fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, we broke a cup. It's
Right.
like, these cups have been through a lot,
It's true.
and they've been mostly fine.
Yeah. A little chip here and there. It's part of the culture. For the culture. Salute.
Yeah. Down the hatch.
Here you go. Pip pip.
Let me get this just so we do not get some leakage.
Oh my god. Yes.
And we are drinking this kind of at the tail end of a very hot stretch here in Seattle.
Right.
I've been fortunate to have AC for the past 4 or 5 years, and you do too. But still, it's very seasonally appropriate.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. This is the perfect time of year to be drinking something like this. Fresh, crisp, elevated, floral, sweet. Really green. So good. Wow. Yeah, just so nice. Mom test?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of thinking like, how would someone not want to drink this?
Yeah.
So approachable.
Anyone but the haters.
Yeah.
I mean, for me at least, this is pretty straight down the middle. Taiwanese high mountain.
Yeah,
oolong.
definitely.
Very solid, but a very standard profile.
Right.
But I mean, I forget, was High Mountain Oolong our first episode? If not, it was definitely featured prominently in the early episodes.
Yeah, sure we had a leash on there. Early.
Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, very kind of like that buttery, creamy-ness to it, little vegetal.
So lovely.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it's like we're using boiling water, but it's cooling in some ways. Just, yeah.
Could you drink this any time of year, or is this kind of like more of a hot weather thing?
I mean, I think that I would, but I definitely drink them less.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know something. Yeah, it's like when it's dark out, you want dark tea.
Does your mom actually like things like this, or is this like too standard for her?
I don't think she does like green oolongs, although.
It's funny because the mom test like totally doesn't apply to Denny's mom at all.
Yeah, my mom is a weird mom.
Your mom's more like probably closer to us. And
yeah. Like her strange feelings or flavors rather. Feelings. Using pretty quick steepings here. Yeah, she likes a variety of flavors. I think she would enjoy this, but it probably wouldn't be her favorite.
Sure. But your dad would probably really like this.
Yeah, and has ordered quite
Everlasting,
green, yeah, quite green oolongs from another tea company, Everlasting Teas in New York, and enjoyed them a lot. So, yeah, really tasty. No astringency, not super tanniny at all.
Yeah, very forgiving.
Yeah.
You could probably brew this a little heavier, and it'd probably still be mostly fine. You could probably also brew it lighter, and it'd also be mostly fine. A very easygoing sort of brew.
Yeah, I agree with you, James. It's not that it's not the most dynamic tea, and that's totally fine and appropriate for a tea like this. and sometimes I don't want my tea to be, twisting and turning at every sip. So this is just lovely, high quality, tasty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kind of place the sweetness of it. It's a bit of a honey sweetness, floral sweetness.
Yeah, definitely a bit vegetal.
Yeah, I agree with your note. A little bit buttery, kind of like that fatty, almost like how cashews don't have a very roasted flavor to them. They are roasted, but they're pretty light. I feel like this is a similar lightness. I'm gonna let this one sit for a second longer. Do you know how much tea leaves you used?
I think about 5 grams for 70 milliliters. So pretty standard amount. Yeah,
looked right. And for me, my kind of heuristic on that is for a small gaiwan like this that has kind of steeper walls. Actually, if it's a wider walled gaiwan, you'll want to not use this trick as much. But steeper walls have at least the bottom of the gaiwan covered completely, and maybe one extra coverage of the pearls, the rolled up long balls.
It's funny you kind of give that caveat because there are some really weirdly shaped gaiwans that are like super flat.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I guess I'm doing the Denny roll.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the
That would be terrible. Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite, I think I killed it, but one of my favorite gaiwans was kind of like a flatter gaiwan.
I mean, I haven't ever like tested it in sort of a side by side, but those have always felt to me kind of like ideal for sort of like twisted oolongs, like your woolies or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
Just because they fit so flatly there.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Whereas like I think these rolled oolongs, I mean, I think they do fine in a variety of vessels.
Right,
but, yeah.
totally. Cheers.
Cherry out. All the way down the hatch, bip bip.
Better.
Yeah, very, very refreshing. Yeah, I mean, we just had a big meal, and this is kind of just a nice reset on the palate. Like, just a very soft, very pleasant flavor.
Excuse me.
Denny dies over there.
Yeah. Oh, so pleasant. Just, I don't know. Just like the perfect tea for a day like today.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. We have episode 500 coming up, where we are drinking some special tea
for $4.99
for next episode. So stick with us for that. People can pick up this tea at, let's see if they have a website posted. They don't.
Yeah, people don't. You just Google Mountain Stream Teas.
Mountain Stream Teas.
Qilai Mountain Spring Oolong.
Yeah, delicious. We definitely pick this up. Especially if you're kind of new to green oolongs. I think this is a great beginning place to start.
Yeah.
Really tasty.
Right.
Yeah.
And I just got this box not long ago, and my methodology for picking this one was like, okay, great. It's got good elevation, 1,800 meters. There's a little bit of oxidation. Cool. Oh, it's super fresh, May 2024. And so that's basically how I landed on this, because I had to pick basically blindly between 5 or 6 of them. So. And
there was kindly enough other teas to try in the box that I'm going to bring some home and then pick some to bring back onto the show later. And some of those teas that are for me to try are roasted teas that tend to they'll hang out better for longer. Where something like this is just meant to be drank as fast as you can, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. So stick around, subscribe, send this to your dog's divorce attorney because they're going through a tough time.
Okay.
We'll see you guys on TDP.
I got nothing to say to that.
Wu-Tang!